Okay, so today we're going to talk about relative frequencies. So relative frequency. Okay, so when an experiment is performed a number of times, the relative frequency or oh, estimated probability of an event E is the fraction of times the event E occurs. If the experiment is performed n times, and the event E, oh, the event E occurs, frequency of E times, so that's the number of times E occurs, times, then the relative frequency is given by, and here's what it's given by. So estimated probability of E is equal to the frequency of E over the number of times you did the experiment. All right, so let's do some examples, and then that'll be it. Okay, so first example, experiment. So here's the experiment we're going to be doing. Roll a pair of dice and add the number that, add the numbers, right? The numbers that face up. So that's the experiment. The event is E, and the sum is 5. So if the experiment is repeated 100 times and E occurs on 10 of the rolls, then the relative frequency of E is, here we go, relative frequency of E. So estimated probability is equal to the frequency of E over the number of times we did the experiment. And remember, E occurred 10 times, and we did the experiment 100 times. So that means the estimated probability is 0.10, or the relative frequency. Okay. Second, if, this is the second example, if 10 rolls of a single die resulted in outcomes 2, 1, 4, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 2, 1, then the associated relative frequency distribution is shown in the following table. Okay, so this would be the relative frequency distribution. So we would need our outcome. So let me draw my table. So first is outcome. All right, next is my frequency. And the next thing is relative frequency. All right, so outcome is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. The frequency, so let's look at the amount of times 1 occurred. 1 occurred 1, 2, 3, 3 times, right? 2 occurred 3 times as well. 3 occurred 0 times. 4 occurred twice. How many times did 5 occur? 5 occurred once, and 6 occurred once. And there were a total of 10, right? 10 rolls, yeah. So the relative frequency would simply be 3 over 10, right? The frequency of the outcome over the total number of times you did the experiment. 3 over 10. 0 over 10, which is 0, right? 2 over 10. 1 over 10. And 1 over 10. All right, and to make sure that we got the relative frequency right, all of the relative frequencies have to add up to 1. So 3 over 10 plus 3 over 10 plus 2 over 10 plus 1 over 10 plus 1 over 10. So that's 6, 8, 9, 10. 10 over 10, which is equal to 1. So we did do this right. So remember, you have to, all the relative frequencies have to add up together in the distribution in order, all of them have to add up together to be 1 for it to be a distribution. All right.